I have Bowser in the car. We're going to Catherine Creek Wildlife Management Area, and the purpose for this is he's never been to any place like that, so it'll cause excitement, even though there's not people around. And I'm going to use the starter pistol and try and get him to do a retrieve using the starter pistol. The starter pistol can cause excitement too. He was gun shy. Now he's not. Last time I used the starter pistol, which was about 4 days ago, he was wagging his tail when I did it. So there shouldn't be an issue. The conservation dude was like, "You got a bird in your van?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's Remy. That's my pigeon. She's a pet." They're leaving. I'm just sort of working with Bows, making him sit, right? Then calling him to heel, heel, sit. Making sure that he knows he needs to be compliant. It's a good place to work a dog. There's kind of a natural, like, it's not a wall, but like visual cue. If there was grass growing up, a lot of times I can have the dog do retrieves in the like tire path in the rut. And it sort of like brings the dog to me, sort of like using a hallway. Okay, they're gone. Let me get the heel. I'll get the starter pistol. We'll see how Bows does on a 6-foot leash. I just need him to maintain and not freak out when I shoot the starter pistol. If he can get the object and bring it back, you know, we're good to go. Sit. No, sit. Sit. Good. Bowser. Heel. No, here, heel. Sit. Bowser. Heel. Sit. Drop. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. Good boy. You're a good boy. Sit. Sit. Bowser. Heel. Sit. Drop. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Good job. Sit. No, sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Bowser. Heel. Come on, buddy. Heel. Sit. Drop. Good. Sit. Good. Very nice. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. No! Sit. Him being able to do this would not be a requirement for him to meet compliancy to go home. This is more advanced. Because he can do this, it's just another feather in his cap, and it's a feather in my cap. You know? Bowser, sit. Bowser! Heel. Come on, buddy, heel. Sit. Drop. You're freaking awesome, man. Yeah, I am fucking kidding. No, don't bite the leash. But I want to. Sit. That's all. That's all of them. Bowser! Heel, buddy. Come on, buddy. Heel. No, heel. Drop. This is the point where if I was training him to be a gun dog, I'd start using a shotgun, like a 16 gauge, or it could be a 12 gauge, but I would use low brass and start having him going on retrieves that I place on the ground like that. I'd have him working from piles. It's a real good thing for me that he's being compliant when he hears this, the gunshot, because I'll tell you what, when he first heard this, he was, you know, it flips out young dogs that don't know what it is. I hate using the term gun shy because it implies something, and all dogs sort of have it, and that's an overexcitement. Now, I have Bowser in a high collar, right? And I have him on that platform. And the reason for this is I want him to stay at sit. But when he hears me fire a .22 starter pistol, it causes this overexcitement. There is no tail between the leg or anything like that with him, but he can't stay sitting. So we need to move the dog past this point of excitement. We do this with all dogs. If any dog is coming here, I want the dog going home as stable as possible. Most dog trainers aren't going to go over this with your dog. If your dog comes here and it's a puppy, I'm going to ensure that loud sounds aren't going to cause this overexcitement in the dog. It's a positive. We're telling the dog that sit is an implied stay. It doesn't matter what's going on. I said sit, trust me, sit. So he's in a high collar, so he can't go anywhere. He's not uncomfortable, but he has to sit or he has to stand up, but he can't like jump off of the platform. Now I do want him looking at me, going forward, and I'm going to step back about 75 feet, and I'm going to fire the gun. I'm going to fire the gun, and I'm going to make sure that Bowser sits, and he knows that I want him to sit. Okay? That's what we're doing here. And then I'm going to slowly move up as he gets used to it, and he starts seeing that I want him to sit and not move until I can stand right by him and fire the gun. Then we're good to go. This is a .22 starter pistol. It's not that loud, but this is enough. It's loud. And it'll... Bowser, sit! And it'll teach the dog that it doesn't matter what he hears, that sit is an implied stay. No, sit! Dude, sit! 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 Damn, dude. No, sit. See? Overexcitement. Sit. 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 No, sit. Sit. No, sit. No, sit. Dude, sit. Good. Sit. Sit. No. You're doing good. Don't worry about it, buddy. You're all right. You nut. Here. Sit. I could tell that I could get him past this, of course, but it does. It causes gun shyness in varying degrees. Like, they hear that sound and it flips them out. So getting him past this, Bowser, sit up, brother. Getting him past this is great. No! No, sit. Naughty puppy.
You're the naughty